we're going to allow one person to make the first cut, and we're going to auction that off. And I would like to see somebody. You know what? I'm going to do something very un-Gary-like. I'm going to bid $250 for to make the first shave. Do I hear $300 to take the first cut? $500 from Mr. Brad over here. I have $500. Do I hear $600 to take the first set? Look at this hair. Now this face is going to look so silly with no hair. Okay? I mean, truly so silly. All right? So, you know, I think that we could probably, somebody here can muster another $100 to take that first cut. 600, 700, wonderful. The spirit of this, you know, Kristen said something to me along the way, and, you know, and she said something in her speech. It's the spirit of this organization. You know, I started coming up here when I first bought my first center in Canada in 1999, and what struck me is the spirit of generosity that exists in this room. So we now have a wonderful bid of $1,000 to make John Ratliff's hair go away. Do we have $1,100? Do I have somebody to? $1,100. Thank you, Desiree. That's beautiful. We have $1,100. You know what? Now, girls, I want you to look at him. He's really cute. For $1,200, somebody else could put their hands on his face while they shave his head. Do I see $1,200? $1,200 from Casey. Okay, not a girl, but thank you. Casey, thank you so much. We have $1,200 to make the first shave.
Please, somebody bid 13.
So we have $1,200. Do I hear $1,300 to take the first set of locks off? $1,300 for Mr. Duncan.
Someone on his staff has to do it.
$1,500 from our friends and colleagues, and somebody on his staff has to do it. Yes, Mr. Swift.
There you go. We're all settling on one condition.
Yes.
That one person from Appletree be allowed to be involved in the first cut.
Yes.
And that both Brad Swift and Kristen Crow share in that first cut because of them.
That's two cuts, but that's two cuts at $3,000. And with your permission, I'm going to close the bidding at $3,000 and ask Brad, Kristen, and
It's their choice.
it's their choice. Oh, come on, let me choose. No way. I need one of you. You know, we just finished the Summer of Love. One of you has to show the love.
Now, I would shave your head, Gary, but I'm going to say Candace.
I say Kathy.
We have three. I need one of you, Candace. I need one of you.
Kathy. Nancy.
It is for a good cause. So can I have Christy, could you come back? All right, John?
So in my company, when they found out I was not only going to shave my head but also dye it pink, they put a fundraiser together. I mean, we had a challenge, and we decided that the employee in the company that raised the most money for this cause would get to come to Camex. And all the offices got involved, and it was a pretty spirited kind of competition back and forth. And we actually had we had two people really rise to the challenge. Do you have the calendar with you?
Yes.
So I would like to invite my two people up just to kind of say how much I appreciate it and what a great job they did. So Nancy and Kathy, if you could please come on. Nancy was the winner. She worked on a team of people. They actually did the Appletree Cutest Pet calendar. And we'll pass this around to anyone that wants to see it. But essentially,
And if you want to buy
everyone
one,
submitted
contact
photos,
Nancy.
and there's all sorts of Appletree pets. The only rule is you have to be dressed in pink. So Nancy did that. They actually sold how many calendars?
It was around 35.
Yeah, and raised close to $1,000 by selling the calendars. But so Nancy won. But Kathy and her family actually put on a car wash and a family day and a dunk tank and a whole event, and she was a very close second. So we decided that we knew Nancy won for the total gross dollars. Kathy won for the kind of elbow grease and getting your hands dirty, and she was so close. We decided to bring them both. So we brought both cards. But across our company, we had a lot of other fundraisers. Paul and Lisa did a cocktail party. Paul did a Tastefully Simply party. Raised a lot of money. Don't let me miss anyone, Cam. We had yard sales and water balloon tosses, and one of our ops managers auctioned off PTO days. We had food days. Candace sold breast cancer pink bracelets all across the company. So Appletree would like to make a donation. And let me tell you how hard it is to get a big giant check printed in Vegas. You wouldn't think it was hard. So we rounded up just a tiny bit, just to get it to a nice round number, but Appletree raised about $10,000.
Kathy. Yes, there you go. In here.
Gary, get in there too. Come on.
This is absolutely awesome. Okay. You guys are great.
It was really, it was a really cool thing for the company. Everyone came together, and I think we got more benefit out of it from a core values and culture standpoint. There were the pictures on the internet and videos on YouTube, and kind of everyone working as a team and competing with each other. We feel like we derived way more value out of it than what we got to donate, but the end result was a really cool thing. So that's a good way to get us kicked off, I guess. They're all really happy. I think this will be on YouTube in about 6 minutes after the I think they're all sitting home waiting to see it because they think I'm a cartoon character. But yeah, so very cool. Thank you.
Because of his leadership to do great things for people. And John, it really is an honor. So I think that means we're kicking off the evening, $13,000. We have, ladies who won this special award. We actually, John and I just sort of met, and we elected you to help do the first cut.
Nancy and Kathy.
Nancy and Kathy. So let's give Nancy and Kathy a round of applause. Before we let them touch the header of red, would anybody else like to make an opening donation to the